Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Schildmaid MX running on Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, what a weird name. Schildmaid? It's kind of hard to say. Alright, what do we got here? These are all fine, I think. See, combat training. Get familiar with basic controls and mechanics. Simulate any unlocked mode and freely select unlocked phases and stages. Oh, we got ship choices, S19 Wyvern. Got the G130 and the B60. So this is the fastest, this is mid, and this is slowest. Interesting. This is the hardest one to use, the fastest ship. Let's try this guy in the middle here. Touch projectiles to activate your shield. Absorb power-ups.
Ready. Danger. Okay.
Is it going to give me power-ups? Okay, so you have to get hit first, and then you have to absorb projectiles. So, dink, 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 dink.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of tricky.
Okay.
Use your gear to the right.
Okay. Shield. Danger. Okay. Shield. Power up. Danger. Okay. Shield. Danger. Okay.
But these instructions are not very good. Jaeger mode requires 100 DC to unlock. I guess we need to unlock this. I don't know. I mean, we had to do more than just combat training. No, it has a very European sound, doesn't it? Although your ship AI voice is in Japanese by default. Kind of interesting choice. Yeah, it's interesting.
ンジャー OK シールド OK シールド レンジャー OK シールド レンジャー OK シールド レンジャー
I mean, it's pretty fun actually. I mean, I do like the idea of, well, I like the mechanic where you're running into your initial bullets, and then powering up by absorbing bullets, and then you can keep the effect going longer if you're destroying enemies. So if you keep your combo going, you can continue to absorb bullets, and then build up your meter for your EX, your EX shot. So yeah, cool idea. It actually forces the player to hang out near the front of the screen instead of hanging out in the back of the screen like you would normally do in a shmup. Yeah, I'm not super into the art. I think it's just it's a little too chunky. It's not like super detailed, but the gameplay is really solid, so it more than makes up for it. I was a little worried this was going to be like a slow scrolling European style shmup, and well, it does have that sort of slow scrolling movement. The enemy patterns and the enemy bullets all move at different speeds, and so doesn't suffer from the same curse as what you can get from an Amiga-style shooter. It's too bad your ship doesn't go beyond, like, the 2 power levels. Well, at least it doesn't appear so. And you can turn off the slowdown effect and the screen shake, so that's really, really nice when developers allow that. Not everybody responds to the slowdown and screen shake in a positive way. I generally don't like a lot of screen shake. Developers tend to go a little overboard. And when they get as much screen shake as like a typical Born Identity movie, then you made something. You made a wrong decision somewhere. Can't throw the missiles. It's also interesting this system allows you to power up during the boss battles. So I guess that's their solution to having players, maybe die during a boss battle and then having no power levels, and so then they can't progress further in level. It's pretty clever. Yeah, since it's a pretty common video game dilemma, if you have the ability to power up your player, then what happens when you take away all that power every time somebody dies? You still gotta try to finish the level. Then you gotta try to balance your difficulty when somebody has, no power levels versus when somebody has full power levels. And so that can make a game feel a little uneven if you only engineer it for full power levels. A lot of little shmups suffer from that. Here, it's a cool solution.
Okay.
Yeah, so a little, not very impressive art, but very impressive gameplay, which really, I guess that's what matters at the end of the day. Okay, Krieger mode. I don't know why you have to unlock these. This seems silly. Start at a higher difficulty level, extra secret boss, the primary competitive mode. Chimera is 2,000. Let's try some of these other ships. This one's supposed to be the slowest moving one. Oh, I see. Slow moving, but largest number of projectiles. I guess that kind of makes sense. why this is considered the easier ship to use. Yeah, this feels like a more normal difficulty for a shmup. Makes too bad you can't start here, but I guess they're maybe worried about folks getting turned off by the difficulty. You know, they made this the default difficulty. So, first learn the mechanics. Make sure that you got that down before you jump into the more normalized difficulty. The music is growing on me. It feels very, Chris Hulsbeck of it. It feels more like that. It feels like I'm listening to like a Turrican soundtrack, but I guess it's not necessarily bad. Turrican or maybe something from Shion Media. Very synth heavy. They're very, very 90s inspired. Yeah, I like it quite a bit. It's difficult to be a little different in this genre. People expect a certain number of things in a shmup that you have to provide in order to really be fun. So you can't deviate too much, like shmups that have ammo limits. Those are never fun. Or you have to count every single bullet, every single shot. It sort of defeats the purpose of being a shmup. Yeah. I mean, it's shoot 'em up for short. If you're not doing a whole lot of shooting, it's not really part of that same genre. Didn't see it. Yeah, I think the balance in the difficulty is just about right. Although maybe more hardcore folks will think this game is too easy. But you can unlock a harder mode. It appears that you can unlock harder modes. You just have to play through the easier modes first. Not too unreasonable. That might upset the tryhards who always want to play a game on the hardest difficulty right away. I'm like, sorry, I guess your feelings will have to be hurt for a few minutes ahead of time. you know, that girl that you're trying to impress in class by picking the hardest difficulty every time. I mean, she'll just have to be disappointed for a minute. How much do I earn? 550? Oh, well, it takes a while to get these higher difficulties. Let's try this one. This is the fastest ship, but it's the hardest to use. Must be like just a single laser, a single little turret. Oh, well, they still give you missiles with it, but you don't have that wide field of shooting like the other ships. I think I started to change too fast. Okay, well, a little harder to use, but you have more mobility. I don't think your hitbox is any larger, so that was just me screwing up. Yeah, it'd be interesting to unlock the higher difficulty. But yeah, you'll have more bullets on the screen, potentially, but that also means that you'll power up your ship faster. Oh. Oh, my DC's still only at 550. I wonder what it takes to unlock more. Oh, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Schildmaid MX running on Nintendo Switch 2. Obviously, this is a Nintendo Switch 1 game, so you don't need a Switch 2 to play it. And I don't think it takes advantage of the Switch 2 in any sort of way. But outside of that, it's really well designed. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's really fun to play. I think the difficulty curve is just about right. The art's a little weak, unfortunately, but I think it more than makes up for it in gameplay. So yeah, check it out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.